5 robot vacuums put to the test, from a $99 budget bot to a $1,600 ultra premium flagship. But here's the deal. The #1 pick on this list costs under $500, and honestly, it completely outperforms machines that cost 3 times as much. Pick the wrong robot vacuum and you're stuck babysitting a machine that's supposed to save you time. I've seen the reviews, people dropping huge money only to return it a week later because it can't navigate a simple living room. Suction power, pet hair handling, and smart navigation, I dug through the specs, the real-world performance, and thousands of user reviews to find out what actually works. Stick around because the gap between the budget options and the high-end models is gonna surprise you, and the winner is a massive curveball. Before you pull the trigger on the best robot vacuum 2026 has to offer, there are 3 things you need to know. First, the suction power trap. Most people buy based purely on the highest PA numbers, but real talk, navigation matters way more. A 4,000 PA vacuum with smart LiDAR mapping will clean your house faster and better than a 10,000 PA vacuum that blindly bounces into walls. Second, here's what the spec sheet hides about mopping. Just because it says Robot Vacuum and Mop Combo 2026 doesn't mean it's good for carpets. If you have thick rugs, you need a model with auto-lifting mop pads, or you're just going to drag a wet, dirty rag over your expensive carpet. Finally, match it to your life. Working from home? Noise level is your top priority. Got a house full of shutting dogs? You need an auto-empty station, period. Quick heads up, the links to all these vacuums are down in the description. They're affiliate links, which means I might earn a small commission if you buy through them. Same price for you, just helps keep a channel going. Kicking things off at number 5, we have the MONSGA MR1 SE. If you're looking for the best budget robot vacuum 2026 has around the $100 mark, this is exactly where you start. The standout feature here is the super slim 3.2-inch profile. On paper, that doesn't sound like a huge deal, but in real life, it means this thing glides right under low couches, TV stands, and heavy beds where your regular upright vacuum just can't reach. It's packing 4,000 pascals of suction, which is genuinely strong for this price point. One family with a golden retriever noted that it easily handles the daily shedding on their hardwood floors, completely changing their cleaning routine without breaking the bank. It also comes with a physical remote, making it a great low-cost robot vacuum cleaner for someone who isn't super tech-savvy and just wants to push a button to get things moving. Now, let's be real. At under $100, you're not getting advanced laser mapping. It uses a random bounce navigation style, and while it covers the room eventually, it takes its time to get the job done. The biggest limitation? It gets stuck on loose charging cords and thick rug fringes. It relies on basic bump sensors, so if you don't pick up your phone cables before running it, it's going to swallow them and stall out. The workaround is simple. Take 2 minutes to pick up floor clutter before you hit start. If you just need a cheap, whisper-quiet vacuum to keep the dog hair under control in a smaller apartment, the MONSGA is a very solid entry point. Moving on to number 4, the Tikom L8000 Plus steps things up significantly. If you want a robot vacuum cleaner with a self-emptying base but refuse to spend over $250, this is your sweet spot right here. The jump from standard bump navigation to 360-degree LiDAR mapping changes everything about how it cleans. Instead of wandering aimlessly, the Tikom scans your room and cleans in highly efficient, neat lines. It remembers your exact floor plan, meaning you can set virtual no-bro zones right from your phone app to keep it away from pet bowls. But the real game changer here is the 3-liter self-emptying station. One user mentioned they went from dumping out a tiny dustbin every single day to not touching the machine for over a month. It seals all the dust away into a disposable bag, which is a massive win if you suffer from dust allergies. With 6,000 POW of suction, it easily pulls crumbs and pet hair out of medium POW carpets without breaking a sweat. But it does have a flaw you absolutely need to know about before buying. It is very loud. While the vacuum itself is relatively quiet on the floor, when it docks to empty that dustbin into the base, it sounds like a jet engine taking off for about 10 seconds. If you work from home or have sleeping kids, do not schedule the auto-empty function for the middle of the day. Set it to run when you're out of the house. Dollar for dollar, getting LiDAR mapping and an auto-empty base at this price makes it an unbeatable value. Next up at number 3 is the absolute beast of the group, the roborock Saros 10R. This is a true flagship robot vacuum 2026 powerhouse. It usually hovers around $1,600, and honestly, it's packed with cutting-edge tech that justifies the hefty price tag. The craziest spec on the sheet, 22,000 pascals of suction. That is borderline industrial power for a home appliance. It also features a zero-tangling main brush, so if you have pets or family members with long hair, you will never have to sit there cutting hair out of the roller with scissors again. Where the Saros 10R really flexes is its industry-first AdaptiLift chassis. It literally raises its independent wheels to climb over 4-centimeter thresholds that would trap almost any other vacuum on the market. Plus, they managed to cram advanced 3D sensing technology into a flat 3.14-inch design, completely ditching that bulky laser dome on top. Users migrating from older premium models are absolutely stunned by how it cleans right up to the baseboards using its extending flexi-arm side brush. However, the advanced obstacle avoidance can actually be a little too cautious. It identifies over 100 objects, but sometimes it gives a wide berth to harmless things, leaving small unvacuumed patches around dining chair legs. The fix? You can dial back the AI sensitivity right in the roborock app so it gets closer to edges. If you want the most advanced, best AI robot vacuum 2026 can offer, and budget isn't an issue, the Saros 10R is an absolute engineering marvel. All the links are down in the description. Coming in at number 2 is the DREAME X40 Ultra. If you're hunting for the best robot vacuum and mop combo 2026 has in the premium tier, but don't want to spend over $1,000, this is the one right now. For around $600, you are getting incredible long-term value. It rocks 12,000 PA of suction and a massive 6,400 mAh battery. In practice, that means it can map and clean a massive suburban home on a single charge without breaking a sweat or needing a mid-clean recharge. One buyer noted their hard floors felt noticeably slicker and smoother after just one run, finding hidden dust that a high-end cordless stick vacuum totally missed. The automated mopping system is brilliant. It uses 158-degree hot water to wash its own mop pads, completely eliminating those nasty mildew smells you get with cheaper models. Even better, it literally leaves its mop pads at the base station before going out to vacuum thick carpets, keeping them totally dry. Let's look at the limitations though. A few users reported that the auto mop installation mechanism can sometimes stall out, causing the robot to pause and throw an error code on your phone. It's an annoying mechanical quirk that slows down the cleaning process. The workaround? Program your daily schedule to do all the dry vacuuming first, and then run a separate mopping cycle to minimize how often it attaches and detaches the pads. Despite that glitch, this is a top-tier DREAME X40 Ultra complete robot vacuum cleaner that leaves your floors genuinely spotless. And finally, taking the number 1 spot is the eufy X10 Pro Omni. This is the exact model I was talking about at the start of the video. At under $500, this machine absolutely dominates the mid-range market and punches way above its weight class. It packs 8,000 pascals of suction, but the real star of the show is the AIC smart cleaning camera. It intelligently detects over 100 objects, from straight charging cables to dog toys, and actively steers around them. One family dealing with heavy pet hair and messy kids said this vacuum gave them hours of their week back, flawlessly mapping a 3,000 square foot home on its very first run without needing a rescue. The self-cleaning roller brush actually works exactly as advertised, tearing through pet hair without getting tangled up. Plus, the base station automatically washes the dual mop pods and dries them with 45-degree heated air, so you never touch a dirty mop again. It's arguably the best robot vacuum for pet hair 2026 has to offer at this specific price point. But here's the honest truth. It's not absolutely perfect. Some users with dark hardwood floors mention that while it cleans great, it occasionally leaves faint tire tracks behind when mopping with too much water. The easy solution here is diving into the app and turning the water flow setting down to the lowest level for sensitive hard floors. With over 3,300 ratings backing it up, the eufy X10 Pro Omni is dollar for dollar the smartest home investment you can make this year. So there you have it, the definitive lineup. If you want the best bang for your buck with self-emptying, go with number 4. Pure, uncompromised power and innovation, number 3 is your bet. But for the absolute best all-around value and smart navigation, number 1 takes the crown easily. Links to everything are right below in the description to check current prices. And if this video helped you out, dropping a like really does help the channel grow. Next time, I'm comparing the best cordless stick vacuums, so stay tuned for that.